In 1988, arguably the biggest blockbuster trade in sports history went down, sending Wayne Gretzky from the Edmonton Oilers to the Los Angeles Kings. But he wasn't the only player going to Hollywood. He'd asked for Kings management to also acquire, well, basically his bodyguard, Marty McSorley. McSorley was a big, scary young defender who found his niche in the NHL being the on-ice protector of the world's greatest player. If you even thought about finishing your check on Gretzky, you better be ready to deal with McSorley after, and that was enough a deterrent to give Gretzky the freedom to pick other teams apart comfortably. While he was absolutely one of the NHL heavyweight juggernauts of his era, McSorley confessed during his career that he always strived to be more of a skill player, and if you look past his obvious accolades in the brutality department, you would see a solid physical defender who put up very respectable point totals in his prime. In the 92-93 season, when the Kings were on their way to their first Stanley Cup Finals appearance, McSorley had career highs in almost every category: 15 goals, 41 points, and 399 penalty minutes. Yes, 399 penalty minutes. Good for 5th most ever in a season. That's a lot of scoring and a lot of fighting. Unfortunately, that season culminated with the notorious incident of McSorley getting penalized for playing with an illegal stick, which many have considered the turning point of that series as the Kings gave up their leads in both that game and the series, ultimately losing the Stanley Cup to the Montreal Canadiens in 5 games. As McSorley moved on from Los Angeles and his career was starting to come to a close, he returned to the ranks of infamy. On February 21, 2000, McSorley chased down Vancouver Canucks enforcer Donald Brashear, slashing him in the back of the head, causing him to lose consciousness in one of the ugliest, dirtiest plays in NHL history. It was almost as if the respectable body of work McSorley created throughout his whole NHL career was undone in that one swinging motion. McSorley got found guilty of assault with a weapon and got the longest NHL suspension ever, 1 full calendar year. This would serve as the last time McSorley played in an NHL game, as he would retire at the completion of his suspension.